the winner will have the prize of facing Chikrin, if that is a prize. This gauntlet of back-to-back and stack Tekken matches really never stop here at Battle Arena Melbourne. We have our two Titans on stage already.
Both of these boys are extremely strong right there, in amazing form. I think RANGCHU's a little bit behind on performance at the moment in the points, if you look at the points total.
Oh, yeah.
But Knee got a big boost from Evo.
Knee's like top 3. Knee right now is at 2nd place with 1,100 points, while RANGCHU is at 9th place, 395. Again, you did talk about the disparity, the 1st, the 3rd, and everyone else. But, my goodness, big back one to remind us it's Knee. Unable to capitalize, but still, that's good on RANGCHU's side.
And starts off with that big chopping elbow. We were talking about the stage before as well. Another chopping elbow.
Midnight, oh god.
I think this is the official BAM 15 stage.
Yeah, that is true. It's a Midnight Siege. Able to get the bullet punch. Unable to finish the combo though, but still resplats RANGCHU.
And Knee has assigned RANGCHU to that specific wall.
Stay there. Timeout. You're in timeout.
Timeout. Big Bear in Bumblebee costume. This is we call this here the Benson fit.
Oh,
our local players.
Shout out, Benson the Bug. Let's go. X-Ray as well. Hey, Brown Man, would you rather face a brown bear or a panda?
I don't know. What about a coyote though?
I'll take my chances on the bears, folks. So now, able to get the low sweep. Goes for the power crush, but now, nice escape by Knee.
All right, spacing it. Now Knee's, I think that was the biggest period of time that Knee didn't press a button on offense just then, and it did cost him their RANGCHU taking the 2nd round.
So still a back and forth battle we go. Remind me again on the, wow, okay, later on, like the results are like the matchup knowledge they have on each other. Another bear bite here just for the X-ray, but still early in life, it's still all good.
Goes to the Big Bear X, activates heat, trying to fight back. Down forward for a stubby leg, but did reach the distance. Goes to the mini hop kick. Excellent punish from Knee. Has heat, trying to push him against that wall.
Okay, cannonball strike just for more plus frames. Got to duck that. Oh, trying to go for some taunt pressure. The movement, the lie down, the backstroke. What is going on?
He went for a nap, rolled over, some drunken master technology. But here we go, Knee trying to take it back to the wall. And you saw what Brian's like to do with the wall. And a lot of big body stuff happening here.
Ooh, cannonball strike once again for more pressure, but Knee able to close it out, putting finishing touches here to take round number 3.
Trying to taunt dash on his corpse to assert his dominance. Crazy work. But now absolutely ragdolling this man.
Always starting out the round like that, so let's see if it's going to catch on, but an orbital well placed is going to find its mark, and Knee now pushing for the wall.
And had to use a shorter combo there to take that wall and get a good splat. Excellent wall combo again, just threatening with that taunt. Hasn't been successful so far, but all it takes is one heat smash, jumping Knee, and a huge life lead.
So quick on the trigger there, but we're going swim in at the Midnight Siege. RANGCHU taking out the beach ball, but Knee with a life advantage, significant lead here, and also pressure, but the bear hell sweep, folks.
Big commitment. You saw Knee trying to lock RANGCHU down with the jab, sidestep jab, but RANGCHU had a big commit, expecting a slower button on the, the sidestep.
Wow.
Knee closing it out with the machine gun punches.
Yeah, able to actually catch it. The big body actually just not to the advantage of RANGCHU, I'd have to say, in the Midnight Siege. Really good pressure. A lot of the damage did excel back against the wall here. So going with the Kuma here. You know, he's smarter than your average bear.
I hear that. I don't know if he was smart. I don't know if he would be in the face punching business.
That is true. I don't know. Let's see how smart he is going up against Brian here. Changing out the beach ball for the salmon and electrics as well.
He hungry. Electric Salmon sounds like a sick band, I'm not gonna lie. Extra plus frames on that downward strike. Now Knee, just a bit cautious, spacing out, waiting to see what type of style RANGCHU's trying to play this time.
True, trying to go for those swipes down below. Goes for the heat. Oh my god, walked into that counter, that Knee.
Well, I think that's his namesake.
True, living up to that. Oh, unable to follow up though, still holding up the snake eyes and the heat. Goes for the salmon smash, but Knee gets swiped before you go for the cannonball strike.
Again, rolls away. This seems scripted.
Telling you, man, he's smarter than your average bear, but you gotta close out the round, RANGCHU. Can he actually find the finish?
All right, let's go with the snake eyes into the ring, and the 2-1 to close it out there for RANGCHU, getting on the board.
Yeah, he's been actually stopping a lot of the offensive attempts of any of the players this week for the 2-1s, but counter hit knee, forward 3, let's see it.
He was just dashing right up in his face and hit that forward 3 knee counter hit at the perfect timing.
Oh, nice wake-up option there by RANGCHU. Knee able to get the elbow and push for the wall once again. Not much life on Kuma's side.
Gets the doesn't charge it up there.
Okay.
Back to the wall though, RANGCHU in trouble, and Knee just using that lateral movement.
Ooh, gets the electric and the bear swipe here just to add more pressure. We're going coast to coast, folks, courtesy of RANGCHU.
Likes that big butt bump there, huge damage. RANGCHU fighting back. Ooh, went for the Brian electric, but nobody home. Demon's Breath to close it out.
Bear breath. Yep, true. Bear's breath turns the floor purple here. Engage once again. Bear electrics. Beware.
At the start of the set, Knee was finding great success with the chopping elbow.
Yeah.
He's gone back to it a few times since, and just RANGCHU has kept an eye on it and not allowed it to get as much reward as before.
What a response from a whiffed salmon smash. He's able to go for the counter hit, and now Knee activating the heat and also activating the floor break.
He's got all his resources, unlimited snake eyes, got that heat ready to go, but RANGCHU fighting back. No resource of his own, but uses that grab break to get to the wall.
Yo, if you have unlimited snake eyes, you want to roll that dice. Knee, though, holding on to one pair here. Let's see how he's going to use it. Cannonball strike. Oh my god, the bear can catching Knee.
That second hit, and the crowd felt that. Went for the spike into the ground break. Should be getting the rage out. Batter up. Salmon for dinner. Or rocket salmon.
Yeah, support your local band, folks. Electric Salmon.
Electric salmon.
Playing at your local clubs, courtesy of Kuma. So shout outs to RANGCHU, able to actually tie things up. Again, big implications for this matchup, folks, because they are fighting for their tournament lives.
And we did see Infested come up and speak to Knee for a moment. And if we look back at their history,
Yes, please tell us.
their score currently, as far as the official tournaments are concerned, RANGCHU 2, Knee 4 in sets. And their last set was at EVO Japan. Most of you probably saw it was 0-2 Knee's way. He was on fire that day. Let's see if RANGCHU can start turning the score in his favor and get a lick in.
Or will history repeat itself, right? Knee starting out with some conservative offense, but let's see some bear G-clef cannons here.
Going for it. There goes the bear stance, spikes him down. Well, didn't get the hit confirm he might have been looking for, but still in a reasonable position.
Yo, he throwing paws, jabs, electrics. Let's keep him at the wall, folks.
The butt damage at the end. Looking to close it out. Clutch, low parry. Trying to get a big combo here.
Nice. Gets the wall break as well. Activation station, and we see Knee pushing for the wall here. Charge it up.
Oh! Didn't get what he was looking for. Maybe perhaps got an up forward 4 instead of an up forward 3+4, and might be paying for it here. Goes into bear stance. RANGCHU smelled blood in the water and took advantage of it, took a bite.
Beware of bears, folks. That was crazy. Finding the opening there. Unfortunately, unable to get the orbital. Got to be able to know what combo to do for the bear bodies. But we do see another can for the hip smash here to stop the offensive Knee.
That was a very good can-cans. He had a feeling, and he's been hitting a few of those. He's very good at that. Tries to get a bear X near the wall, going for those lows. Knee, again, chipping as well.
Now, who says bears can't kick? You got hell sweeps, you got can-cans, and now this bear looks like he might have the wall. He has this electric, though. RANGCHU looking real strong in round number 2.
The bear breath, heat dash to close out with the bicycle kick into the spike down. And here we go. This might be set point here for RANGCHU.
Trying to just jab his way for the offense. Blocks the low hatchet kick attempt by Knee. How will Knee make this comeback? He is known for this, but the wake-up option by RANGCHU.
Thinks he's the Undertaker out here.
We do an abs day. Yeah, exactly. Rising.
All right, going for it. He's got that heat. He wants to make it hurt, and he does. Gets that big heat bear electric. And that's to potentially break a wall. No, spikes him down, takes the free damage.
Oh my goodness.
One more hit is all he needs. 3+4 tried to keep him out. The Salmon's out of here. Gets the big Brian electric. Might break that wall, as I mentioned before.
And he actually do it, though. Okay, goes for the Vulcan Buster. Keeps the real estate advantage. Has healed up and charges it up, folks. RANGCHU in big trouble. Knee with Snake Eyes and Rage, but unable to get it, though.
Runs in with the bear stance, but Knee keeps him out with the forward 2 Snake Eyes string. Staying on the board and staying alive. 2 rounds to 1 at the moment. Starting off the round with the bear stance. Goes for the plus frame charge.
Full advantage here from RANGCHU, still at set point here. Knee still living on a prayer and hanging by a thread here. He needs to stay alive here, slow things down, and find his own timing, and nice duck for the punish.
There we go. Knee was tying his shoes and saw a high, punished it, and now on his way to potentially taking it to final round. Big machine gun punches at the wall. Heat smash used, trying to keep him there, just get him with something.
Okay, now it's RANGCHU's turn, unable to get it off axis. Trying to go for some electrics. He doesn't have snake eyes or heat, so this is RANGCHU's big opportunity to go for the salmon smash.
Salmon smash in, and he's running forward to it. He goes underneath the mid. Anybody's game at the moment, dashing each other's face. Knee trying to check with the down forward once. Oh! He punished the grab with his own grab.
Able to get the victory here. Beware of bears, folks. We bear bears here in BAM. And RANGCHU sending Knee out of this tournament. But Knee sitting well with points, and pretty sure top 8 placement is still very good in terms of the leaderboard standings.
Well, amazing. That